guys, this is Morris Kolontyrsky from Blood Incantation, and this is 5 Minutes with Morris. That's me. My favorite couple of riffs to play live, and this is why, they both involve this kind of ramp up, this melodic ramp that leads into a solo that I think is a pretty unique aspect of Blood Incantation when it gets to these really huge parts, because we have a lot of really brutal riffs, slow funeral doom riffs, classic old school death metal riffs, but this brings in that type of 80s heavy metal melodicism that I grew up with and I really love. A riff, I think every guitar player should know how to play. There's a lot out there, you know, it's a pretty subjective thing, but I'm gonna play something that really changed my life personally, and it's the song Black Sabbath off the record Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. Classic intro tritone, super evil riff that goes into this slow tremolo riff that really set the stage for me in understanding how melodicism could be evil. Here we go. You get the idea. Song goes on, plays that riff for quite a while, breaks into this, amazing. Yeah, love it. My favorite guitar shape and why, so pretty self-explanatory here. I'm holding the guitar in my hands right now. Thank you to Steve Smythe for lending it to me. Plays excellent. Is the BC Rich Ironbird. And I mean, it's aggressive, it plays fast, but you know, it has all of the feel of what a Fender Stratocaster has, but is amplified for heavy metal. And I love Strats, and I love Ironbirds, so it's really hard to pick between the two, but for live performance, it's gotta be the Ironbird. It gives it that aggression, that edge. You can run around the stage with it. It looks cool. The reverse headstock, I don't have one of these. I really do want one, Bill. But yeah, the Ironbird, man. One of my favorite recording experiences of all time has to be Blood Incantation's recent trip to Hansa Studios. I can't reveal too much of what we did there, but we took our good friend Arthur Rizik, and we're doing all the tracking in Hansa. Near the end, when we were getting close to how we wanted things to sound, we had some people come in who worked for press to kind of get an idea of what we were working on so they could write about it. And every night we'd go home, Paul and I stayed together in a hotel. During the evenings in German television, there's a program called Kika, or a TV channel called Kika. And at night, they would have this flying toast in space, just go on for hours, and he gets into all sorts of shenanigans. Space alien dragons come and mess with him. Just like, people are just like constantly messing with this guy in space. And Burnt As Brot is the name of the character. And he's a clinically depressed piece of toast that's really popular with like a children's character. And there's a whole lore about him. But at night, they dress him up in this space costume, and he's called Astrobrot. And he flies around endlessly in this loop, this video loop that goes on for like 12 plus hours that they have airtime at night. So when these publicists, journalists would come in, listen to part of the songs, we would put a picture of Burnt House Brought on the big recording monitor. And most of these people were German. They're coming in, they're like, what the hell is this children's character doing watching me listen to this stuff with like these crazy eyes, really depressed frown, and it really tripped them up. They couldn't understand it. It became this inside joke to us, and I love Burnt House Brought to this day, and such a great character. Up there with Garfield for me, to be honest. And yeah, that's that. The one pedal I would not be able to live without, if the pedal police came, which I hope they never do, would be my Digitech Supermassive Reverb. And this is said to be the same reverb pedal that My Bloody Valentine used to create those super lush soundscapes. It's got tons of great settings, but the Supermassive setting itself has this sheen, this like sparkle to it as it decays that really adds to the tone of anything you're playing, be it solos, simple riffs, clean guitar parts, distorted guitar parts. It's an integral part of my sound for Blood Incantation and basically every other band I play in. So that would have to be it, yeah. Have I ever heard a band cover one of my songs? So for Blood Incantation, we get a lot of kids on Instagram sending us guitar cover videos, posting videos on YouTube. And it's very flattering. And sometimes I'll reply and be like, oh, it's actually this note, or you could do it better this way. Not giving away all of the secrets, but helping lead them on the path to figuring out how to play it. But never a full band playing the song. However, for Spectral Voice, our other band, there's a band from Thailand called Reincarnated that did a live cover of a song called Thresholds Beyond. I've only ever seen it on YouTube, but they do a pretty darn good job, especially for a Death Doom cover of a record that came out, what was it, 6-7 years ago? So it was pretty remarkable to see them crushing it, yeah.